Chapter 4. Secret Revealed. Max is struggling with the emotional aftermath of his friend's betrayal, feeling disconnected from his wife Megan Smith and daughter Mia Smith. He knows he needs to apologize for neglecting his family and takes the initiative to reconnect with them. Sitting on their front porch together, Max makes amends and promises to reveal why he's been distant lately. His mother Sarah Smith looks at him with concern, wondering if he'll reveal his superpowers, which he's explicitly asked her to keep secret. Max invites his family to dinner in Coronado, San Diego, California, USA, as he knows the food there is fantastic. Megan and Mia are excited to spend time with him, as Mia has been missing her dad so much. Max acknowledges that he needs to balance his dangerous missions with his family life and promises to do better in the future. After a delicious dinner, Max and Megan Smith chat in the restaurant's parking lot, while Mia Smith wanders off. Suddenly, a black and yellow van equipped with advanced technology pulls up, and a very strong man called Big J emerges, the same man who had previously tortured Max. Without warning, he grabs Mia Smith and forcefully throws her into the van. Max hears his daughter's screams and rushes to help her. It's the third time Max has seen Big J's face. One of Big J's accomplices speeds towards Max in a car, attempting to run him over. But Max manages to transform himself into an invincible metal form by uttering the word metal before being hit. Despite the smoke and debris, Max approaches his bewildered wife and confesses that this is why he has been so distant lately, promising to explain everything later. Max urgently needs to determine the direction of the kidnappers' travel. He instructs Megan to go home and wait for news while he deals with the situation. After going up in smoke, Max floats and follows the kidnappers' direction. He can't help but wonder why his daughter is so important to them. The thought of never seeing her again makes his heart race, causing his smoke power to dissipate, and he falls to the ground. Meanwhile, Megan Smith arrives home and shares the harrowing news with her mother-in-law, Sarah Smith, who comforts her and promises to help Max rescue her granddaughter. As Max calms down, his heartbeat slows down and returns to the form of smoke. He returns home and tells his mother that he suspects Soot is behind the kidnapping. Max contacts his superiors for help. Megan is angry at Max for hiding his powers from her and their daughter. She is convinced that the kidnappers are after Max's superhuman abilities and makes him swear to bring her daughter back. Determined to keep his promise, Max sets out to track down the culprits. Navy SEALs are sent to help him retrieve his daughter. Before embarking on the dangerous mission, Sarah Smith encourages her son to be a hero like his father and save his daughter. Despite his powers, Max knows he can never measure up to his father's heroism. Max arrives near an old abandoned college and receives a box from a Navy SEALs soldier that was sent by the superior of the Navy SEALs, Paul Moore. Then, inside the box is his special suit. Max wears his special stealth suit to avoid being detected by Soot. But Max needed to know what the Black Vipers organization was planning with his daughter. He spotted his tech van and noticed several soldiers in the area. Meanwhile, Big J has Mia locked in a room, and despite her demands to know why she was taken, he remains silent and leaves to speak with Soot. Soot wore a suit of armor where the power to remove oxygen from people was repressed within the suit to prevent Big J from running out of oxygen. While Big J was distracted, Mia managed to break free and escape through a window. A speed stormtrooper noticed Mia Smith's escape and went looking for her. Max, being careful not to reveal his presence to Soot, refrains from using his metal or smoke powers. Meanwhile, a speed storm soldier returns and informs the others that Mia Smith has escaped. Upon hearing this warning, Max prepares for the battle to rescue his daughter. He removes his special suit and says smoke, changing into his smoke form to look for Mia. However, Soot detects Max's presence and sets out to find him. At the same time, Big J spots the Navy SEALs and starts a battle. Despite his immense size and strength, Big J is slow, but his skin is so thick that conventional bullets cannot penetrate it. Big J was also modified in the laboratory by Dr. Strongbrain. The Navy SEALs are at a loss as their weapons are ineffective against him. Max and Soot come face to face, and Soot, in his deep voice, declares Max, Mia will not be released. We need your genetics to improve speed stormtroopers, and no one interferes with the Black Vipers organization's business. We have a line of apocalyptic time. The Black Vipers organization is so powerful that it makes the Illuminati look like a small school group compared to them. Soot then removes his armor, Max turns to metal, and the fight between good and evil begins. Max shoots with his wind shotgun, but Soot dodges the attack and destroys Max's gun with his beams. Now Max, without the wind shot, the Navy SEALs unable to penetrate. Big J's skin, and Mia Smith about to be found by the speed storm, Max transforms into smoke and attacks Soot. Max manages to hit Soot, who counterattacks with lightning. Max dodges the attack and hits Soot with heavy blows, making him lose his balance and fall. Soot quickly rises and launches a new storm of black smoke at Max, trying to obscure his vision. However, Max turns to metal again and activates an exhaust fan, sucking in the black smoke and making the Soot disappear. Max sees his daughter running away from the speed storm soldiers. Still, in his metal form, he protects his daughter and hits a speed storm helmet with a very strong punch. The helmet breaks and Max looks through it and sees the real face of this soldier, who is a repulsive creature and doesn't look human. Max finishes off the speed storm. Now Max just has to face Big J, who is winning the battle against the Navy SEALs. Max, still in his metallic form, begins to fight and defeats Big J. Big J's skin cannot be pierced, but its bones can be broken. Max breaks one of Big J's arms and he runs towards his tech van, which transforms into a drone. Big J runs away. If Big J thinks he's so strong, why not take on Max? Max and the Navy SEALs find Mia Smith, who apologizes for wandering away from her family in the diner's parking lot. It was easy for her to get kidnapped. Max tells his daughter, "You need to be more careful because now you're a superhero's daughter, and the villains will do anything to get you." Upon arriving home, Mia Smith runs into the arms of her mother, Megan Smith, and her grandmother, Sarah Smith. They all share a tearful reunion, relieved and happy to be together again. Max rushes over to his trembling daughter and holds her tight, comforting her with his embrace. Mia finds solace in the love of her family, finally understanding why her father had been distant lately. With no more secrets to hide, Mia and Megan now understand the importance of Max's role not just in their family, but in the world. The entire family braces themselves for the possibility of another encounter with Soot. Max is grateful to have no more secrets and feels better prepared to protect his loved ones. He realizes that the love and support of his family are the foundation of his success in life, and he thanks God that they are all safe.